Okay, good day everyone. So the topic today is a semantic study of Facebook emoji usage among undergraduates of different gender. Okay, so two keywords here, semantics and also emoji. My name is Mohamad Iqbaal bin Muhammad Wazir. I am from University Tunku Abdul Rahman in Kampar, Perak. So as I've mentioned just now, okay, first of all, it is an emoji study, and then secondly, it is a semantic study. So basically, it is a linguistic study, and the subfield is semantics. And in order to go further, okay, we have to know what emojis are, what emoticons are. I'm pretty sure most of you know what emoticons, what emojis are. You have used it, okay, or at least you have seen people use it, okay, in social networking sites or even in emails. Okay, you've seen this daily. Okay, so emoji, the word emoji actually it is originated from a Japanese compound word. Okay, E means picture, and then moji means character. Emoji, picture, character. Okay, and in English we do it is translated into picture, character. Okay, literally. Okay, emojis started as emoticons, which are the combinations of characters and symbols to convey emotion in the form of icons. So people use this, okay, to express feelings, okay, to avoid awkwardness, okay, to avoid conversation that are left in hanging, okay, to avoid these kind of things lah. And the problem is, you see the third point, okay, it may cause miscommunication. So this is the root of the problem. Okay, this is the problem statement that I would say for this particular research, in which, in our opinion, when we were conducting this research, we think that there are two sides to the matter. Okay, the first side is number one, okay, illocutionary act of the speaker. This is what we are trying to look at. Okay, the intention of the speaker. This is a semantic study in which it is much evolved around speech act. Okay, under the field of semantics, actually there are three speech acts. The first one is locutionary act, in which we analyze the literal meaning of text or conversation. Okay, secondly is this one, illocutionary act, in which we look at the intended meaning of the speech content conveyed. Okay, what are they trying to say? Is it literal? Is it indirect? Is it a euphemism? Is it trying to be polite? Doesn't matter what kind of text. Okay, magazine, it can be newspaper headlines, news headlines, or books, or Facebook post, or Instagram post. Okay, you can analyze all this. And then the third, speech act. Okay, speech act under semantics is actually perlocutionary act. Okay, that one, they analyze the effect, okay, of the utterances. And then the second one here is interpretation of reader or receiver. When they use emoji, what do people interpret of that? Okay, do they take it literally? Do they know that you are trying to joke around? Do they know that you are trying to be sarcastic? So that is the other side, in which I'm not going to focus on that in this session. And then I forgot, I missed out on this part. Okay, direct or indirect. This is our main aim actually for this particular mini research, in which we want to see whether our participants use emojis directly or indirectly. Directly means literal. Okay, if you are happy, you use the smiley emoticon. If you are unhappy, then you use the sad emoticon. However, it can also be indirect. It means in which you are using the smiley emoticon, but actually you are not happy. You are disagreeing to the statement, or you are feeling annoyed, okay, by something, but you still put a smiley face. Then, if that is the case, it is an indirect usage of emoji. So again, semantics, okay, it is a study of meaning. It is under linguistics. Normally, semantics is associated with the study of, or the textual analysis, okay, or text-based analysis. But also under semantics, people analyze signs, okay, symbols, or writing systems. And some linguists, they call semantics like analysis as multimodal analysis, in which we don't only look at words, we also look at symbols, images, pictures, colors, and whatnot. And for people who are from social sciences, or from advertising, from arts, from design, you are familiar with this, in which you normally regarded this as semiotics, which is the study of the relationship of meaning and usage of science system. So for this one, right, sometimes people in semantics say that semantics is a subfield under semantics. Sometimes semanticians say that actually semantics is under semantics. So it is still open for discussion. So we go back to our research. Okay, according to past researchers, there are limited number of research done in emoji study. That is about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Nowadays, I'm not sure. Okay, the current trend. And then you see different gender has different approach in using and analyzing emoticon and emoji according to Burnett and Schmidt 2009. So that's why we are also looking at the usage of emoji across the two genders. And then you see, okay, some past research, Novak and her research members, the research team, 2015, they conducted a corpus research. Okay, they wanted to look at the use of emoji on Twitter. And one of the significant findings in their research, okay, they say, okay, this is at that time, okay, 2015, the usage of emoji in Twitter or on Twitter are mostly positive sentiments and they convey positive messages and expressions. But from my personal point of view, I'm an avid user of Twitter. Okay, I think nowadays it's becoming a more toxic place. Okay, probably there are more negative sentiments nowadays in compared to 5 years ago. Probably. In order to know that, probably we need to conduct another research. Okay, and you see Barbieri and his gang. Okay, 2016 they conducted a research related to the meaning of emoji usage on Twitter. Okay, they integrated a lot of approaches and frameworks. But one of the interesting findings is actually, according to them, emoji usage is highly determined by the context of usage by different societies. Okay, it does make sense. Okay, because doesn't matter what kind of language you analyze or language in general, if you analyze across different genres or between different social groups or different occupational groups, of course you will find different or significant findings. Okay, different significant findings. Okay, so our mini research here, actually we conducted quite a simple one in which we collected or selected only 60 participants from our faculty, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. And we use quota sampling because we have 5 courses, and then we selected the equal amount from each of the courses across the two genders. Okay, and we created the questionnaire. And in our questionnaire, we listed up all the emojis that are listed in Facebook, on Facebook. Okay, this is only a quarter of them as an example, and we included it in our questionnaire. So when they were answering our question, they have to pick, okay, the ones that they always use daily. So this is a sneak peek at our survey. Okay, on the left hand side is an example of our question in which they have to indicate when they are happy, which emoji they use and whatnot. Okay, and then on the right hand side is purely answers in which they, I mean, to show their intention. What are the reasons? Okay, they are using emoji and they can answer more than once here. So we have gathered everything, collected the data, and we have analyzed them. And before I go into the findings, I just want to highlight one thing in which actually for our research here, we can analyze from many scopes, okay, many angles. If let's say you want to compare only one feeling, okay, happiness, and you want to list up all the answers from the survey, okay, you can rank them. You can rank the selected emojis. So that would be interesting also. You can see which one is the most popular one and whatnot. So we have 60 participants and we have 4 different functions or 4 different settings. Okay, the first one is in personal chat on Facebook or yeah, between one to one lah. Okay, individual tags. And then the second setting is actually from a male to a female or female to a male, okay, across different gender. The third one is a group chat. Okay, Facebook group chat or Facebook group which only have the same gender. And then the fourth group is mixed gender. Okay, everybody is in the group. So 60 participants times 4. So we are expecting 240 responses. So like for the first one, happiness here, it is 53 out of 240. So 53 times they have used this one, the chances lah. Okay. So this is the most popular happiness emoji that they have used, okay, among our respondents. So the percentage is not that high lah if you convert 53 over to 140. But if you see anger here, this is the most unanimous one. Okay, 116 over 240. So majority, not majority, still not majority, but most of them will use this one, okay, to display their anger. Okay, apart from that, the other findings, okay, the other selected findings. Okay, remember the research question or the intention just now, we want to see whether the emoji usage are direct or indirect. So the general idea or the general finding is that most of the time it is direct. Okay, 74.58% of the usage of emoji among our respondents were direct. Only 25%, 25.5 or 25.4% were trying to attempt to use indirect messages or indirect emoji usage. Okay, for female respondents, they use more emoji variations. Okay, female emoji users also are more sensitive and meticulous. And then female emoji users also tend to joke more only with their female recipients. Okay, among female only. Female and female only, they use more joke. But when they are having conversation, okay, with male recipients or in mixed gender group, they use less jokes. Okay, for male, okay, this is somehow some kind of a pre-assumption in which if it is sarcasm or if it is sarcastic devices, normally it is more associated to male, in my opinion, in general, and from my readings before. So from our research, yes, okay, male use more sarcasms, which is 38.05 percentage, which is indirect usage also lah, because sarcasm, okay, used indirectly. And then, as from the perspective of indicating disagreement, okay, you know that actually out there, if you disagree with something, okay, on Facebook or on the group chat or whatever, this is the easiest, right? The most suitable symbol. But normally people will not, okay, especially in this finding here, for male users, they don't really use this. Okay, only 7 times it appears. Okay, 7 feedbacks. But most of them, okay, majority of them, they choose this one. Okay, the neutral face and also the expressionless face emoji. Okay. So in conclusion, this research shows that there is only a minor difference between the two genders. Okay, although there are minor differences, but they are significant. Okay, you can still interpret something out of it. Okay, you can still conclude something out of it. Okay, and then you see female emoji users are more sensitive and cautious in using emoji as compared to male users. The outcome of this study is beneficial for emoji developers across different platforms to create emoji that can be more closely related to the context to avoid miscommunication in the future, probably, hopefully. Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you.